What's up guys, I'm your casual gamer, and in today's video we will be taking a look at my top 10 games for what I consider the greatest video game console of all time, that being the PlayStation 2. Let's get into it. Kicking things off at number 10 is Gran Turismo 4. This was one of the best racing games of its time. Also for its time, it has some good looking graphics, even though today I prefer my racing games to be more open world, mostly talking about Forza Horizon, but back in the day, it was hard to top a good racing simulator, and Gran Turismo 4 did it best. This game still looks good to this day, especially if you're emulating it with an upscale resolution. Next at number 9 is another racer, that being Midnight Club Dub Edition. Now, unlike Gran Turismo, Midnight Club is not a sim and there's no realistic physics. Instead, it's an arcade racer that focuses on wild high-speed racing. Rockstar teamed up with Dub Magazine to give us this classic. In the game, we get Dub sponsored races, and my favorite, Dub customized vehicles. I mean, you could put big rims on anything. This game is open world and had recreations of San Diego, Atlanta, and Detroit. Loved it. Number 8, NBA Street Volume 2. We got 3-on-3 arcade style street basketball with tons of tricks. There's 3 different Jordans and a ton of NBA legends. Also, the soundtracks and the beats in the game, they were great. All of the game modes were fun to play, and the gameplay is super quick, and that works well in an arcade style basketball game. This is definitely my favorite basketball video game of all time, and I would love it if this series would make a comeback. Which I don't think it will, but it would be great. But hey, you never know. Coming in at number 7 is Final Fantasy X. This game had a good story with good characters. Most people would say this game was a blockbuster on the PS2. I mean, the game was good looking with stunning landscapes, nice character and monster designs, and I think what everyone was happy about was the decent voice acting. Oh, and how could we forget the upgraded battle system? You can seriously put in 500 hours in this game if you get caught up in the world of Final Fantasy X. Number 6, Grand Theft Auto 3. This was the first Grand Theft Auto game on the PS2, and for the first time, the game was fully 3D. Everything was fresh about the game at the time, and today, this game is considered a landmark in the open world concept. This was the best-selling game in 2001, and the game won Game of the Year. And here's something you guys may not know about this game. It was delayed following 9/11 to allow the team to change some things in the gameplay that were deemed inappropriate. Or maybe you guys did know. I don't know. Taking the halfway spot, Shadow of Colossus is number 5. This is one of the most original and inspiring games of all time. The game could be called a piece of art. I mean, it had great visuals, great gameplay, and a good story and good controls. The characters and creatures look like something straight out of a dream. The game only has 16 characters, believe it or not, but I promise you, they were all beautiful and everything was good here. Just emulate the game if you don't believe me. You guys won't regret it. Improving on everything from Grand Theft Auto 3 is my number 4 pick, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now this was another great game. The soundtrack in this game alone was one of the reasons I enjoyed playing it. At the time, a lot of people were saying this game was ripping off of Scarface, and you know what? I would say there were a lot of similarities, but I don't think that was. But I do enjoy the Miami setting in the game, and the game had a great story. Although I do feel the graphics could have been better coming from GTA 3, but this game did have better gameplay than GTA 3, and that was good enough for me. Number 3, God of War 2. The first game was good, but the second was even better. I love the non-stop action in this game. The production value here was through the roof. The storyline was great with the graphics to back it up. Hands down, I would say this is the best action game on the PS2. This is what all action games should have been like on the PS2. I'm talking non-stop, baby. Number 2 is Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, before I say anything else, just know that I love the first Kingdom Hearts. That's what made me fall in love with the series in the first place, but Kingdom Hearts 2 was next level. I love how creative Kingdom Hearts is with the combination of Final Fantasy and Disney characters, and we've seen a lot more in Part 2, which really made the game even better. Part 2 has stunning graphics and authentic voiceovers created by Square Enix and Disney Interactive. The game was a masterpiece, and playing through it was like watching a movie that I never wanted to end. And if you guys know anything about me, then you would know that my favorite video game series of all time is Kingdom Hearts. Hands down. And my number 1 pick is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You know, the GTA series just kept getting better and better, and San Andreas was the best of the best. The game had a great story, superb characters, a huge map, lots of gameplay, upgradable skills, a variety of vehicles, and best of all, we just had real freedom. The game has some of the best production value around, and San Andreas proved it over and over. No other game at the time offered the variety that San Andreas did, and Rockstar did it best. Now today, we can still enjoy all 3 of these GTA games in the list, remastered on current generation systems.
What's the matter, fool? You tired?
Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you agree with my picks or if you disagree. Either way, make sure to like the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.